Hey everyone, it is High here, been another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing the global timeline from April 2021 to June 2021, leading into the 6th-year anniversary for the global version of the game. So with that, let's go ahead and dive right in. So before we head into what I predict or what the timeline should look like from April to June 2021, we are going to cover a little quick history lesson here for April to June 2020. Now, as you can see here, these were the units that were the measurable summonables. There was a ton of stuff in between this, like certain EZAs, free-to-play units, things of that nature. These were just the focus that I wanted to at least put into it. So the April celebration ended up being a Dokkan Festival exclusive and a LR. However, if you look at 2021 in April, there's not a Dokkan Festival exclusive that we can actually use in the JP version of the game right now. Which actually was interesting enough for the May version of 2020 for global, we ended up getting actually the New Year's banner for the INT Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the Majin Vegeta Tech unit there for Goku Day. So which also ultimately led to a global first LRUI Goku, which a lot of people didn't think that would happen, but yeah, that's what happened for Goku Day in 2020. But I think it's going to be a little bit different in 2021. We'll talk about that in a second. And then finishing out for June was the Physical Beerus and the AGL Nappa, leading the way into the 5th year anniversary in 2020. So how I think it's going to look in 2021, like I said, it's going to be a little bit different because of the lack of units that we really have for the JP version game. Ultimately, we're pretty caught up comparable to the JP version of the game when it comes to certain units, especially Dokkan Festival exclusive units and non-Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs. So, but we are still way behind when it comes to quality of life and all the updates, and that we'll talk about that in a second as well. So let's start off with what I expect the April celebration to actually look like in 2021. So that should be the PyCon and Janemba Dual Dokkan Fest exclusive banners, which was the New Year's banners for the JP version of the game. Now, the reason why these units should be coming out now versus coming out in May is usually this is when the units come out. So it was just kind of an anomaly in 2020 that the Dual Dokkan Festival banner came out in a sense a little bit later in that fact. So now that's going to also include a EZA to Janemba, which makes sense, some other EZAs as well. We should also get a free-to-play LR and LR Babidi and Boo, and then of course the Make-Up World Tournament is what we should be getting in April as well. And that should be the celebration because I don't see that they're going to be placing a new LR because there's right now no new LR available from the JP version of the game. We are all caught up on non-Dokkan Festival exclusives unless they're gonna put in something of a global first early, which I don't think so. That we're gonna get those global first in Goku Day in May. So in April, I don't expect an LR banner. Maybe we'll get, for example, like a kind of like a double rate banner or something like that for LRs, or it could be it could possibly be a global first EZA LR again. So with the Broly just coming out for the global version game, we might get Gohan or something of that nature. So we can see something like that. But ultimately, I think the timeline for the April is just going to be PyCon and Janemba, EZA Janemba, and a bunch of stuff kind of in between with the World Tournament to finish out the month of April. Now, the month of April is going to lead into an incredible month for global, because in global, May is always hype, because generally speaking we would get global first, just like last year in the Strength UI Goku. So what I think is going to happen in May, and this is really the exciting portion of global here, is a Dokkan Festival exclusive global first. That should happen on Goku Day, May 9th, May 8th, and some other places there. And I think we're going to get a global first LR as well during the May celebration. Once again, there is no other LR currently right now that JP has that global does not, right? So or besides the 6-year anniversary units, right? So those two, that's the MVP 17 and the Frieza and 17 there, those aren't going to happen until the 6-year anniversary. So like I said, we are caught up. So we have to get a global first in May. We have to. There's no other choice where I don't really see anything else. So that's really what's going to be hype for Goku Day. And you know what? I don't know what's going to be coming out for Goku Day. Maybe like a God Coup or something of that nature. But if you think about, a couple years ago, you had a global first back-to-back with LR Go Bros and then LR Tech Broly. So we're going to see something probably similar to this, and that would be pretty awesome. This is what I would really enjoy here, right? It would be a more of a Saiyan Saga celebration, right? These two units over here, I would love LRs for these guys, right? So Kaioken Goku, and then Gatlic Gun Vegeta as LRs here. That would be pretty awesome to have. However, I don't know. I think they'll probably go God Coup and then something else. Maybe it could be like a global first. If it's Goku Day, have to be something that's going to be maybe Goku Black or something like that, right? Base form Goku Black, or who knows what we can actually get for Goku Day. Let me know in the comment section below what you're excited for. But that's going to be that banner, right? So I think April, it's going to be for free to play players, no problem. Take the whole month off. You're not going to really miss out on anything. Pycon and Janemba, they're good units, but they're not really like have to major units to actually have. But May is going to be difficult for free-to-play players and low-to-play players, because these units should be very, very hype and amazing units. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get caught up to the gems and the coin system that JP has. I don't think we're going to get that during Goku Day. I think we're going to get it in June, but if we get it in May, that'd be fantastic, because I think more people would summon on these banners. But I think they're going to be hype enough for May for this to end up happening. So now what's going to happen in June is here's my frame of mind, is we have to get an LR somewhere, right? Because it's we normally would get 3 LRs, non-Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs, if you look at back in that history lesson here, right? So you look back here, we got 3 LRs, non-Dokkan Festival exclusives. And if we skip one in in April, and we only get a global first in May, and then possibly, of course, an LR as a Dokkan Festival exclusive, then we're going to need also one more in June, right? It would make sense, but there's nothing out there right now in the JP version of the game that we can reference to that we can get as an LR. So that's right now where the problem lies. Now, what I think June is going to be quality of life upgrades. We should be getting the Goten and Trunks Dokkan Festival exclusive unit, and then I think we're going to get Peton Battle. And we're going to get version 4.16, which is the same name update with the coins and everything of that nature. All that's happening June, prior to 6-year anniversary. I don't think we're going to wait until after 6-year anniversary like the JP version of the game had it. I think this is going to be a global advantage, and we're going to get Peton Battle and the 4.16 update prior to 6-year anniversary. This would be huge advantage for global. But usually we would get quality of life. Like right now we're at 4.14, so we're one update away from getting 4.16. So sometime in April or May we should get 4.15, and then we should then get our 4.16 update. Probably toward the end of June, right? So right before the countdown. So. And then it's going to flow into the countdown celebration, which would be right at the end of June, and that would make all the sense in the world, right? So this timeline here makes sense to me. I don't know what is going to happen with that LR that should be available in June. That's the only one that I'm like going, are they going to do something different? Are they going to easy something that JP doesn't have, like an LR, like they might do it in April as well? But I think the May is going to be an incredible month for Global, because Global's gotten off to a pretty rough start in 2021 with all the issues, and I think they really have to bring it in May to drive some players back. It's been kind of dead. JP's been having a really great time with all the updates and Peton Battle and the new version, but Global in itself, it feels really dead. Especially what's happening in the beginning of 2021 with all the errors and issues that's unfortunately driving players away. We need to bring them back in, and I think May would be the month that a lot of Global players should return at that point in time. April, they need to do something special if they want to bring people back in April, so because I don't think PyCon and Janemba are going to do it. But anyway, those are my thoughts. This is my, in a sense, speculation for the timeline for April to June, the end of June, leading into the 6-year anniversary. Tell me what you guys think. Agree, disagree? What am I missing here? With that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on dokkaning, and we'll catch you next time. Later.